Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting, and frankly, mysterious projects on Marvel's upcoming slate, the Thunderbolts, set to hit theaters in 2025. This isn't just another superhero team-up, this is something different, something darker, something that could fundamentally change the entire landscape of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Forget everything you know about the Avengers, because the Thunderbolts are here, and they're about to turn the MCU upside down. So, who exactly are the Thunderbolts? Well, if you've been paying attention to the MCU's Phase 4 and 5, you've seen the pieces being assembled right in front of your eyes. The mastermind behind it all seems to be Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, the shadowy figure played by the brilliant Julia Louis. She's been popping up everywhere, from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier to Black Widow, recruiting a very specific type of individual. These aren't your clean-cut heroes. These are anti-heroes, former villains, and morally gray operatives. Let's break down the lineup we know so far. First up, we have Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. After everything he's been through, from Hydra's brainwashing to finding his own path, what could possibly pull him back into a government-sanctioned team of questionable characters? His journey has been about redemption, but maybe he sees this as a way to use his unique skills to prevent bigger threats, even if it means getting his hands dirty again. Then there's Yelena Belova, the new Black Widow. She's a fan favorite for a reason. Sarcastic, lethal, and with a complicated moral compass. She's been operating in the shadows since Natasha's death. Valentina already tried to manipulate her into going after Hawkeye. What does Val have on her now, or what does she offer her? Yelena is fiercely independent, so her reasons for joining will be one of the biggest questions the movie needs to answer. Next we have John Walker, aka US Agent. We saw his fall from grace in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Stripped of the Captain America title, he's a man desperate for purpose and validation. He's powerful, unstable, and exactly the kind of blunt instrument a person like Valentina would want on her team. He wants to be a hero, but his methods are anything but. The Thunderbolts might be the only place that will accept him for who he is. Rounding out the core field team are two more veterans, Ghost or Ava Starr, from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Her powers make her the perfect operative for infiltration and espionage. Is she still struggling with her quantum instability, and does Valentina hold the key to controlling it? And then there's Taskmaster, a character we last saw in Black Widow, with the ability to mimic any fighting style. This person is a living weapon. We know the original Taskmaster, Dreykov's daughter, was freed from his control. Is this the same person, or someone new under the mask? And let's not forget the Red Guardian, Alexei Shostakov. Russia's answer to Captain America is strong, a bit past his prime, and provides some much-needed comic relief. But don't let his dad bod and awkward jokes fool you. He's still a super soldier. His dynamic with his daughter Yelena will be a huge emotional core for this team. So, what's the mission? Why assemble this particular group? In the comics, the Thunderbolts have had many iterations. The most famous was the original team, led by Baron Zemo, which was actually the Masters of Evil, posing as heroes to gain public trust and access to secrets. Someone needs to fill that void. Valentina's Thunderbolts could be presented to the public as the new premier superhero team, a government-controlled alternative to the independent Avengers. Think about it. In a world still reeling from the blip and terrified of alien invasions, a team that answers directly to a government authority might seem like a very good idea to the powers that be. People like General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who has been a key figure in the push for hero accountability, would love a team like this. And with the recent passing of the wonderful actor William Hurt, the role of Ross has been recast with Harrison Ford. This isn't a small decision. Harrison Ford's presence means Ross will play a massive pivotal role, likely as the President of the United States, President Ross having his own superhero team that has world-changing implications. This sets up a fascinating conflict. Are the Thunderbolts heroes, or are they just a hit squad, sent on missions that the Avengers would never touch? Black ops, political assassinations, destabilizing foreign governments. The possibilities are chilling. They're a team of liabilities, each with a past that can be used against them. They're controlled, they're expendable, and they're deniable. This is why the subtitle The New Avengers is so perfect, and so ironic. They are, in every way, the anti-Avengers. The Avengers were a family, brought together by hope. The Thunderbolts are a dysfunctional crew of misfits, bound by manipulation, desperation, and probably a few explosive devices planted in their necks. The tension within the team will be just as explosive as any external threat they face. Can Bucky trust anyone? Will Yelena follow orders? What happens when US agents' temper finally boils over? And who's the villain? It's possible the primary antagonist won't be a single person, but the system they're a part of. The real conflict could be an internal one, with the team realizing they're being used as pawns and deciding to break free. Maybe the final act is them turning on their handlers, on Valentina, or even on President Ross himself. There's also been a ton of speculation about the Sentry appearing in this film. For those who don't know, the Sentry is one of Marvel's most powerful and most dangerously unstable characters. He's like Superman, but with a dark, destructive personality called the Void living inside him. If the Thunderbolts' mission is to contain or control a being of that power level, it would explain why you need such a morally flexible team. It's a suicide mission, one you'd only send a team you're willing to lose. Thunderbolts isn't just setting up a new team, it's exploring the very definition of what a hero is in the MCU. Can you do bad things for the right reasons? Is redemption possible for people like Bucky and John Walker? This movie has the potential to be Marvel's version of the Dirty Dozen or Suicide Squad, but with the deep character work and interconnected storytelling that the MCU does best. It's going to be gritty, it's going to be messy, and it's going to be a must-see event in 2025. This isn't a side story. This is the main event. What are your theories about the Thunderbolts? Who do you think the main villain will be? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into the future of the MCU, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.